Why, hello! I am filming this from July 4th in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., so I wish you all a happy Independence Day. I've always considered Independence Day my own independence, my own little mini Independence Day also. It's always held a dear place to my heart. I signed my divorce papers in early July of, I guess, 3 years ago now, and I got a tattoo with one of my warrior tattoo with one of my best friends to commemorate my own independence from not necessarily putting it all on my ex's shoulders, but independence from my old way of being and being reactive to other people's emotions and not taking responsibility for my own life and my own decision and judging others, criticizing others, and sort of coming into my own shell. And my blog this week is about looking at our lives and starting small, taking small steps, because I didn't get to where I am today with one big, like, oh, okay, I didn't wake up one morning and say, oh, let's get divorced and figure out how I'm showing up in all the relationships of my life, mainly my biological family. And instead it was just a bunch of small steps and little movements, and they seemed hard at the time, but they add up, and that's something that I wrote about this week. So let me dig right in. We start the year with plans, goals, and resolutions, and often wait until the next year to check in with our progress. What a waste of our time here on Earth. Let's check in right now. We know right now, halfway through to 2017, how we're doing. Check in with your inner warrior, your inner guide, your intuition. Are you living the 2017 you want to be living? When you began this year, where did you see yourself halfway through the year? These questions usually bring up one of 2 points. One, maybe you didn't pause to think of what your life would be like in July 2017. Or maybe you did pause but saw something completely different than what is your current reality. No worries either way. We have the possibility to change each and every day of our lives. How? Starting small. Addressing the first point, maybe you didn't pause to think of what you wanted your life to be like this year. You didn't think through how you wanted to evolve and how you wanted to show up in your life. That's okay. We live and learn. As many of my blogs explain, we're not here on this earth to live out our life as it is. We were put here to do more than cross days off our calendar. In order to evolve, we must go through our days awake and conscious of our choices and conscious of what we want. How do you want to feel? How do you want to be a mother? How do you want to mother your children? What sort of marriage do you want? What do you want to feel like at work? What sort of relationships do you want with your children? How do you want to take care of your body? We need to get conscious of these things. Becoming the next best version of ourselves starts with being able to picture that future version of ourselves and our life. Say you want to feel calmer and less reactive as a mom. Sit and think of what that would look like in your life. What would that feel like in your body? How might your days be different? And then start small. What's one small thing you can do today to bring calm to your day as a mom? To be less reactive to your emotions and your kids' emotions. It could be something as small as sitting for 5 minutes with your cup of coffee on your porch, or waking up 15 minutes before the kids and just getting your act together. Your answer might be different than anyone else's. Just figure it out. I can't give you the answer. That's my point. The second point, maybe you looked towards July 2017 and saw a very different July 2017 than the one you're currently experiencing, and you're bummed. You might have had grand plans on how you were going to take care of your health, or how you were going to show up and act in a relationship, or what you were going to do at work. Waking up in July with a very similar life situation to what you woke up to in January might feel defeating or depressing. Of course it does. That's fine. I encourage you to not just throw up your hands and say, oh, well, guess that's what happened. That's me. And look for old evidence of how, well, I always do this, and beat yourself up. That doesn't get us anywhere. Okay? I encourage you to instead feel the discouragement or the depression that you feel. To just sit and be like, yeah, I'm discouraged. Why am I discouraged? Like, what's coming up for me? I'm discouraged because I told myself that I was going to exercise once a week and I didn't after January. How does that make me feel? Bummed. Okay, what do I need to do to change? So you need to feel your emotions, not just push them away and be like, oh, I'm discouraged. Nah, I'm going to go off and run out to a barbecue. Feel them. Okay, I'm sure you can come up with all sorts of excuses as to why you didn't do what you had set out to do in January. Our brains are masters at finding reasons and excuses as to why we did what we did. It's easier to blame someone or something else than to take responsibility for our situation. That blame, however, is not going to create the life you want. And so, how about you choose today to follow through with your commitment to yourself? It'll feel so much better. Like, say that you had decided in January 1st to exercise once a week. Then get out there now. You can find excuses as to why you didn't. You can say, oh, work was busy, or my kids needed this, or this. There will always be excuses. Choose not to listen to them. Choose something else. Feel the disappointment, figure out how you're going to get it done, and start small. It does not have to be January 1st to make changes. Choose one area of your life where you'd like to expand and change. Sit and visualize what that change would look like in your life. Sit and think through how you will feel when that change has occurred. Now, take action. That's the key. Enough thinking. Take one small step today. You would not be in the same spot if you had taken one small step in January. What's one way you would like your life to be different August 1st? How about December 31st, 2017? How about July 5th of next year? What step can you take today to get started? I came up with 10 options. 1, you could get in bed 10 minutes earlier. 2, you could send a daily text to your partner complimenting him or her. 3, eliminate sugar from your mornings. Say before noon you're not going to have any sugar, bread, maple syrup, sugar in your coffee. See how you feel. 4, stop nagging your child in one area of his or her life. Choose one area. Maybe you choose not to bug him about making his bed anymore. Or you're not going to bug him about brushing his teeth. He'll figure it out. Depends on how old your kid is. But my kids are 13, 15, and 18, and I just give up. I'm not going to tell them to brush their teeth anymore. They're going to figure it out. Their friends are going to be like, gross, dude. They don't need me to nag them. Number 5, schedule your day. Write down what you're doing and when. Write down your meetings, your appointments, when you're going to bed, when you're exercising, when you're eating. Write down free time. Schedule in some free time for you. Makes you very much more mindful of the day and keeps you present. Number 6, do 10 push-ups. Now, drop and do them. If that's easy, do one for each year of your life. Okay, I'm 46. That's a lot, but I try to do it every other day. But you do 10 right now. Go. Write 3 things you're grateful for before bed each night. Okay, just before bed, get out a piece of paper, write 3 things you're grateful for. Number 8, drink a full glass of water. Right now, go drink it. Go. Choose to drink a full glass of water every morning when you wake up. One small thing, it will make a difference. Your skin will be better, you'll feel more, and then just do it. 9, meditate. This is my biggest life changer of October 2015, I guess. Meditate. If you need to know how, click on my website. Or email me, Susie@smbwell.com. I have a free pamphlet on how to meditate for moms and anyone. 10, start journaling. Just start writing down your thoughts. Dump them out of your head. Okay? Those are 10 small ideas that could get you to some big change. When we start, the journaling is the last one I mentioned, so I'll bring it up. When we start paying attention to what is in our brain, big changes happen. When we start paying attention to what we're telling ourselves over and over again during the day. Okay, small hinges move big doors. Small steps create big change. Don't allow your brain to convince you to stay where you are so that you get to this time next year and beat yourself up further. You are reading or listening to this for a reason. Your inner warrior is speaking to you. We are here to evolve, and lucky for us, change occurs when we take small actions consistently. All right? I wish you luck. I wish you a happy July. You don't need luck. Just go do it. Okay, that's what we need to do. We spend way too much time thinking about things. Just choose one thing in one area and go do it today. All right, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on my website to sign up for my newsletter, because I have awesome content there. This week I recommended an awesome blog post from a guy that does not beat around the bush, and a great book. Okay. You also can sign up for my 10-day conscious cleanse, which just helps you sort of cleanse out the crap in your life and get more conscious about maybe where you're criticizing others, criticizing yourselves, judging, eating. We cleanse a lot. Each day you cleanse something different. There's a video. It's online. You can do it from anywhere. The beach costs less than a coffee a day, costs less certainly than a glass of wine a day. You'll feel way better. All right, guys, go get them this week. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for listening.